Hi, my name is Terry, this is your boy Terry, and welcome to my video once again. Thank you for being here, thank you for having been here. Today we are going to look at another Dimash video. By the way, his name is Dimash Kudaibergen. He hails from Kazakhstan, and so far I've done reactions to 3 of his videos. The first one was a pair 2, the second one was Sinful Passion, 4 altogether. Sinful Passion, SOS, and We Are the World. So today we're going to do something different. We're going to look at the rehearsal video of Dimash. Let's wait for that airplane to pass by. Oh gosh, there's so much wind here today, and I don't know if it's affecting the audio. Anyway, we're going to do something different. We're going to look at Dimash in rehearsals. I won't say why I want to see Dimash in rehearsals. Maybe we'll discuss that during the video. And yes, and we will keep it short. My last 2 videos of Dimash, the very last one was 30 minutes long. You know, that usually ends up being the case when you're doing reaction to Dimash. So we'll try to keep this one short. I won't talk too much. At the end of this video, I'm going to fill this page with a proclamation that I'll reveal, with hopes that it manages to inspire someone. So please stay tuned till the end of the video. Gosh, I'm just afraid that the camera will fall. It's a very small camera. And anyway, let's not entertain fears. Let's go ahead and listen to Dimash in rehearsals, rehearsing Sinful Passion. Let me pull up the video now. Please give me a moment. Started.
Как из лунного сна. О, если б знала ты, что мне нужна только ты одна.
First of all, the song is memorable. You know, once you hear the tune, you remember it. Another thing that is of note is Dimash is no joke. Yeah, Dimash is no joke. Like, he's no joke. This is just rehearsal, and he's keeping all his characteristics, his mannerisms, his facial expressions, and all that. He's no joke. He's a very serious hard worker. And another thing that it tells me is he's for real. So what you see is what you get. The very state of his heart you can see on his face. Because this is rehearsal, this is meant to be like a measure of comfort zone, but he's all serious. You know, he's in tune with himself, with his craft and everything. Anyway, let's continue. Again, I'm going to try to keep this video short.
Лилии, долгие лилии, были ночи без сна, но в стуже сердце озарило, как весна, только ты одна.
And this is what you call respect for what music constitutes. And it rubs off on his crew, his entire band. Yes, this is what you call respect. Like he's putting his all each time out of respect for the craft of music, for the art of music, and out of respect for fellow humans. You'll see that there are some people around, and he's taking cognizance of that and just giving them his all at all times. Let's proceed. And if you think what he's doing is easy, let me tell you, it's very hard. I tried it, especially the low notes. You think, oh, those are low notes. I'm a boy. It's easy, but it's a notch lower than. I tried it, like. Maybe I can do it, but the sustenance of the notes is not there. The control, it's all shaky and it's not strong. There is evidence that I'm struggling. So let's proceed.
Дай мне ночью и днем сгорать в костре грешной страсти. Ночь сомкнула ресницы, и вокруг тишина. Забыты звуки, руки, лица. Мне нужна только ты одна. Околдован тобою, выпью зелье до дна. И ты вернешь меня из бездны в этот мир. Только ты одна.
Let me pause here. What I'd like to say here is, if he ends up going for those, extremely high notes, it simply reiterates my earlier statement that he is no joke. Everything I said earlier, he's no joke. He has respect for the art of music, has respect for fellow humans. He cares, puts their interest ahead of his. If he goes and takes, those extremely high notes in a rehearsal, and I don't know if this is before the show, because you see that there's an audience on the very stage that he sang on. So I don't know if it's a day before or on the same day. Then it just tells you of the person of Dimash. He has substance, unshaky substance. And I notice he's wearing his ID, so he's still like a schoolboy, respectable, respecting of humility, basically. Okay, it's rehearsal. I'm the king, so why should I? Of course. Anyway, you get my gist. You get my gist. Then he's dressing. I like it. Very simple dressing. He's just a regular person, dedicated to music. That's what it is about. And I tell you, this has influence on people. It does. His band aside, this is inspirational for many who are on the same route or any route. Because the regimen is just the same. Regimen for greatness is just the same. There has to be substance. And when you say substance, we talk about unshaky substance, unswayable substance. Regardless of circumstances, that is a constant. That's where greatness lies. Even the creator, the meaning of his name, I am that I am. He will not change. Let's proceed.
Долгим огнем пылать в угле и в бедности. Дай мне, ночью и днем сгорать в костре грешной страсти.
He's still creating notes. Do you see that, man? Let me just quickly say something. I didn't know he was still creating notes. Maybe he has like 22 minutes span, and then the instrumental went very high, and I didn't know that he was still creating notes. He went to that very tiny voice, and it was still on. So I don't know how many seconds of, so much stamina, so much valuable seriousness, fire. He has tapped into his fire to do that, and so that he becomes a measure almost invincible, effortless, really. Like, he does some of those, I don't know what kind of runs those are. Those are like, you only hear those kind of, I don't know how to describe it, like wailing, like outcry kind of runs. It's like he's singing in the desert to gain the attention of the entire universe, to create a whirlwind, and direct every affair to a particular spot in the desert, the spot that he's standing in. That's how he sings. Very powerful. And I like his seriousness. I like to see people serious, really. Not all the time, but when you're doing something, anyway, I'm lost. And when you have people in your concert, elderly people, like I said in my last video, a range of, let's say from 25, and you're seeing like elderly people at your concert, that's powerful stuff. And you see the elderly man, there's now mystery a mystery. And that's something we miss out as humans. We miss out on our mystery. We no longer ponder or wonder, maintain the kind of curiosity that we had when we were kids. Everything is available to us in terms of knowledge, like Google search engines and all. So we're never in that ponder, wonder state. And Dimash manages to trigger that even in an elderly man. Suddenly the elderly man is mysterious again. There's a measure of mystery, and that's what makes humans interesting. Measure of mystery. Some unanswered questions. I like this. And he's let's just end the video. Yeah, he's hugging his members, his crew members. Really nice. Really nice to see. We'll conclude. It's already 20 minutes long. Let me just write my proclamation and reveal it, and then we'll end the video. Make sure to stay awesome. I don't know if it focused correctly, but it's very simple. It says, mind your human. I'm not going to explain it further, but when I say mine, I refer to like excavate, dig. That's what I mean by mine, like you're mining a fine stone. So I'm saying mind your human. I'll stop there. I'm your boy Terry. Make sure to stay awesome.